So you guys are down too?
Oh yeah.
Full four.
Your hair looks good.
It'll be interesting on that.
Did Amy ever get back to you?
Oh shit, I forgot to call.
Yeah.
I was
I was All right, good afternoon, everybody. Happy Valentine's Day. I will call the City Plan Commission meeting to order. I'll call the roll. Dave?
Here.
Jerry?
Here.
Marilyn?
Here.
City Engineer Ryan Sasma?
Here.
All right, if you're able, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, anyone want to make a motion to approve the minutes from our last meeting?
So moved.
Second.
Motion second, all those in favor, state aye.
Aye.
Any objection? Chair votes aye, the minutes are approved. Kicking it off with item number 5, application for conditional use by Nick Brock to convert the commercial building into single-family residential at 2516 Calumet. Steve, take it away.
All right, thanks, Mayor. Brian Kurtz is here representing Nick Brock, who is the owner at KBP Properties and is the owner of 2516 Calumet Ave. This property had previously been a wedding shop for many years, and then in 2019, Avenue Real Estate came in and obtained a conditional use permit to operate their first, their real estate office out of the first floor with an apartment on the second floor. I don't believe that they ever actually opened the doors to operate. So in the meantime, Mr. Brock had purchased the property from Avenue Real Estate, and Avenue Real Estate, Mr. Brock indicates that it was being used as a two-family, and the only issue with that was the property has a urban commercial zoning designation, and it does not allow for a two-family. So when I spoke to the owner, there were two options: one, to potentially rezone it to a zone that allowed for a two-family, or to apply for a conditional use, which in the urban commercial zone, which this property is located, there's an ability to apply for a single-family home. And that's what the applicant is doing today, just taking a look at converting that to a single-family home. And it's the applicant intends on leasing it. Let's see here. Just a couple of points to be aware of is that if the building's ever, when it's converted to single family, if it's ever proposed to be converted back to a commercial use, they would have to come back to the Plan Commission for conditional use permits and things like that. The other aspect of that is just that once it's converted, it may be expensive to go back to commercial because of all the new codes, handicap accessibility, different things like that. So it's important for Mr. Brock to be aware of that, and we spoke about that previously. The only other items that are with this one is that there's a pylon sign, a directional sign, and a wall sign that are located on this property. And since this is no longer going to be a business, one of the conditions of approval is to have all that signage removed.
Okay.
So other than that, with the wall sign is located at the northeast corner by the driveway. And just if there was any damage or anything like that, we just want to make sure what gets replaced in there matches with everything, not like a siding or a color or something that wouldn't match with the rest of the building. So that's in there as well. So staff was recommending approval.
Awesome, thanks, Steve. Applicant, any additional comments, questions? All right. Motions, questions from commission members?
Move to approve, subject to recommendations.
Well, second.
There's been a motion second. Final thoughts? Seeing none, all those in favor, state aye.
Aye.
Any objection? Chair votes aye. That's approved. Thank you. All right, item number 6, application for conditional use with exceptions by Alfredo Vegas. to operate Via's Pancake House at 1630 Michigan Avenue. Steve?
Thanks, Mayor. So Alfredo Vengas is here, and then it looks like there's someone else along with him. And basically what we're taking a look at is to operate Venny's Pancake House at 1630 Michigan, just some minor interior remodeling with no exterior renovations. They plan on having approximately 5 employees and plan to be open 7 days a week with hours ranging from 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. And there is off-site parking for approximately 6 vehicles. Applicant will just need to be aware that they'll need to work with the Sheboygan County Health Department to make sure they got all the license and health permits. And there is some mention about maybe including some signage within the window, but nothing other than that. And this appears to be, the Pancake House certainly appears to be a nice way of filling this vacant space. So staff is recommending approval, subject to the conditions, and the applicants are here if anyone has any questions.
All right, thank you. Anything else you'd like to add? All right, questions from commission members? Motions from commission members? All right, Marilyn?
Move to approve, subject to staff recommendations. Good luck. I'll be there. I'll try it.
Second.
Motion and second. All those in favor, state aye.
Aye.
Objection, chair votes aye. That is approved. Thank you. All right. Number 7, application for conditional use with exceptions by Zach Fitzgerald to construct a new dwelling unit in the commercial building located at 834 North Water Street. Steve?
All right, we have Inya and Zach Fitzgerald here, as well as Jake Jacobson and the owner of Blue Moon Studios, who's the owner of the property at this point in time. So what we're looking at today is the Fitzgeralds are taking a look at the property at 834 North Water Street, which is Blue Moon Studios. Blue Moon Studios has a photography studio on the main floor and a residence on the lower floor. The applicant is proposing to purchase the existing 17,000 square foot facility, which would allow their company, if only pretty, to remain within the city of Sheboygan. I'll let you guys kind of speak to if only pretty so everyone knows a little bit more about your business. The facility will undergo upgrades to provide a useful base of operations for the new owners on the main floor, which would be the, if only pretty, replacing the Blue Moon Studios, and the lower floor would be utilized as their residence. The facility is currently being utilized in the same fashion, but the current owner never completed or obtained the necessary approvals and permits to operate and have the residential. So basically what we're here for today is the Fitzgeralds are interested in utilizing this facility for both their business and their residents. And so the conditional use permit that's before you today is mostly for the residents to get the apartment approved, and then that way, and then do the necessary building code upgrades that would allow them to both operate and live in this facility. Applicant would just need to work with the building inspection department if the conditional use permit gets approved in order to obtain occupancy for that residential area. And the potential buyers, as I said, would live and operate If Only Pretty from the facility. If Only Pretty was founded in 2012 by the Fitzgeralds and was created out of their desire to make unique and customized jewelry. If Only Pretty instantly built a connection with their customers through their stores, through their stories told on their bracelets. What once started as a hobby for family and friends is now one of the highest sought out personalized bracelets. They live in Sheboygan, where they cut, hand stamp, shape, finish, and seal every bracelet in their basement studio, and they're hoping to do that in this facility. So staff was recommending approval of the conditional use before you today. I can answer any questions. The applicants are here, as well as the owner and their representative.
All right. Anything else that you'd like to add?
Yeah, we did get the inspections were completed by Jeff and so they've started what's referred to as the occupancy permit for the living unit.
Cool. All right. Questions from commission members, motions?
Make a motion to approve, subject to recommendations.
Motion second, final thoughts? All right, seeing none, all those in favor, state aye.
Aye.
Any objection, chair votes aye, that is approved.
Very good.
Thank you very much. Good luck. Next meeting, February 28th. There's 28 days this month, right?
Yes.
All right. Director Pelchak.
Before we adjourn, we just need to find out on the availability on the meetings in March. I think the first meeting is the 14th.
Yeah.
Some people have indicated that they'll be on vacation. The mayor and I will be in Germany that week. So we're just verifying that everybody else is available, and then as well as the following week, because I think it might be spring break.
So the first one is the 14th we're looking at?
Yeah.
I'll be here.
So you got it on that one, Jerry?
And if you guys want to check your schedules and touch base with us tomorrow,
14th is good, 14th is good for me.
Dave,
20.
Jerry,
Then the 28th?
Marilyn,
I'll be here.
who are we missing?
28th is.
Trey
And Kim.
and Kim, okay.
All good.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. Is there a motion to adjourn?
So move.
Second. Motion second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any objections? We're adjourned at 4:11. Thanks, everybody. Well, I thought when they brought in their whole crew, I was like, what's the? Where?
Yeah.
That's why I got nervous.
They call us all the time, but we don't have phones for the call.